Valor Planning Room. Jaune. All right, we're taking down the CEO of the SDC. Roman. Yes. Haha. Jaune. But we can't have it implicated to us in Vale, since we have no jurisdiction there at Atlas. Even with our connections with Councilwoman Hill, she can't make a move, since the other controlling forces are at the mercy of Jacques. We need to hide our identities for this one. As he removes his helmet. Paige. Lester and I are already set to receive the files from the CCT at Atlas. This will be a two-pronged attack. One team goes for the digital servers while the other will be taking on the hard copies hidden inside a personal safe in Jacques' study. Winter. Mother has provided us the location of the safe, but sadly the security is state-of-the-art. We need high-tech gear from Atlas to crack that safe. Weiss, or we can take the combination from Father. They look to Weiss, who adds her 2 cents. Weiss. I saw it once when he was talking to Ironwood. He keeps it on a notebook on his person. Lester. That's a no-go. If he finds that his book is missing, he'll just change the locks and combinations, making our heist worthless before we even begin. First things first, the safe is passcode and fingerprint protected. Paige. There is a subsidiary company in charge of keeping backup data on his biometrics. We can fashion a fingerprint closer while the passcode. Winter's scroll rang as a message from her mother came. Winter. Mother has recovered her cam footage. We got the passcode. Paige. That's 1 out of 2. Weiss. We can get you entry with servant uniforms and identification. Lester. All that's left is the server farm. It's on the SDC tower, locates near the top. We need a stealthy way of getting up there rather than go through a shit ton of security checkpoints. Winter. There is a private project by one of the corrupt council of investors that has been frozen. It's one of the first-generation stealth craft. We can take that and use it for the server farm. It has the prototype anti-radar mirage system. If it's out of combat mode, we can be undetectable. And the rotors are more streamlined to reduce noise. Jaune. Neo goes with me for the safe. Roman and the Malachite twins goes for the server farm. We all go at night. Any questions? No one objected. Jaune. Let's get to work. The daimyo and the crew prepared for their new heist. The Schnee family, the good ones, procured the servant uniforms and ID for Jaune and Neo's insertion. Meanwhile, SDC and Atlas military R&D. Roman. All right, smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Melanie. Like your sex life. Roman. Shut it white. Melanie. Don't you agree, Red? Miltia. Cut the chit-chat, guys, we need to get to the chopper. Roman. Really? Miltia. It's just a joke, Black, come on. They sneak past the guards, avoiding knocking them out and especially killing them. As per John's orders, no killing. They were in a vent overlooking a scientist sleeping on his post as they sneakily yoinked his keycard. Melanie pulls out a data cloner and copied the D's codes and returned the D to the sleepy head and made their way to the hangar, patiently allowing the guards to pass rather than take them down. Miltia. The security is lax, like Elle said. Lester. Kamya. They pulled out most of the resources since the collapse of the criminal element and Hill's appointment. So they shouldn't be needing this tech. So why don't we put it to good use? Melanie. You have a great way of thinking about things. Lester. Boss said the same thing. Roman. Yeah, he has his way with people. Miltia. He really does, especially the ladies. They moved from cover to cover. Lester. Really? Right now? Melanie. Relax, Elle, just making conversation. Miltia. Hey, is that it? She points the scroll and took a picture, then sent it to Lester. Lester. That's it. Check it out.
They entered the craft and looked around.
Roman. Damn, no gas. Lester. There should be a refueling station nearby. Miltia. Got it. She found the pump, but... Miltia. This is gonna make a lot of noise. Roman. Alright, that's why we got the guns. Non-lethal rounds only. Melanie, you got it. Miltia then turns on the pump, causing a ruckus, which alerted the nearby guards. The guards were alerted and checked out the area, only to be knocked out by stun rounds to the head. The fuel was at 10% as more guards were alerted and went in to prevent the theft. Roman, how much longer? Miltia, we're at 40%. Roman, alright, hold them off white. Melanie, on it. It's a good thing most of the guards were all reassigned and only a skeleton crew was left. After 2 squads of guards, everything was quiet as the sounds of pumping fuel was the only thing to fill the room. After the craft was refueled, the team just dipped out. And now they have the means to take on the SDC tower and the Schnee mansion.